Anyway, yes, welcome in to the stream today. I am going to be giving you an extended indie showcase. I've called this an indie showcase because we are technically playing a smaller indie game. And that's the plan today, just to go through this. It's called Jusant. I played the demo a while ago. I think I even streamed it over in the Discord at some point. And I really liked it. I thought it was a nice, calm, 3D Celeste-like game where you just run around climbing hills and obstacles. And it turns out that there was a little guy with you as well during this entire expedition on your back. Now, chances are the first hour of this might be the demo, which is fine. I don't mind that. But the plan today is just take a chill pill, enjoy a delightful expedition up a mountain. Although I don't think this is actually a mountain. As far as the game has described it, Jusant means low tide, basically, where a lot of structures that would otherwise be underwater are now not in water. So I think the actual story of the game is we're trying to outrun the water, refilling the world. It's like Wind Waker before the Great Calamity occurred, where the entire world was flooded by the gods because they're dicks. But we're gonna allow that feeling of dread and mortality to kind of sink down into the ground, lock it up the key, because we're not here for that. We're here to enjoy a delightful climbing game, aren't we? I hope so anyway. I don't know if we are, but well, I guess we'll find out. Also, let me turn on my microphone because apparently it's really quiet. There we go. On this screen anyway, it was very quiet, and that should give it a boost now anyway. I might need to turn up the game because of that, but for some reason on this screen the microphone was set down to -9 decibels. Which I didn't do, by the way, it was just like that. It should be in the yellow range, that's where it should be. Comfortably in the yellow range, not at the red, not at the green. Well, better to be in green than red, because red means speaking. But yeah, I wanted to do this mainly because I like smaller indie games, and the game I plan on doing after this is going to be Mega Man X. I actually forgot what game I'm starting next week. I think I originally put in Super Mario RPG, but I think the other game we're going to try and do is probably finish off Jusant. That was the plan. I don't think I'm going to finish it today. We're going to get probably close to... We're going to do the main bulk of the game today, but there's also going to be like an extra hour and a half probably left over. I've also started to collect the graphic folder of funny things I found online. So I could always just bring these up during the stream. Like, well, not funny things necessarily, but I did find this really adorable picture of Graha eating a taco. And I thought this was great. And because this is how files work, I can just bring this image over and just put on screen whenever I want to. It's great. I'm slowly, like, taking all the ideas that Vinny Ryan Source has made and just bringing them into my stream. To some capacity, anyway. There's also some great artwork. Wait, what's this one? Oh yeah, this is a good one. In the Approach Shots tutorial on Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, one of the Toads tip is meant to start with a "if you press B." However, for some unknown reason, the I is missing from the message, causing Toad to say, "F you, press B." And yeah, there you have it. The more you know. I love old translations, they're great. But we're going to get into the game now anyway. I just wanted to find out what game I was doing next week. I think it might... Oh, I haven't got a Friday slot game. But that might be Jusant then, if we don't have anything on it. I didn't realise I had nothing on the December the 1st slot. Either that or doing another game, like a Quick Harvest maybe. But yeah, let me get the game up. It is on Xbox, Windows, Xbox G enable. Please don't ban me, Twitch, for showing my personal details. I mean, I don't think they can literally ban you. But this game's on Game Pass, which is one of the big reasons I wanted to do it, because it meant I didn't have to pay for it. Because, I'm trying to save a bit of money now. We're getting close to Christmas time. Luckily, there isn't any games coming out soon that I plan on making big purchases for. I think the next one is in the order is FF7 Rebirth. I can't think of anything else coming in the foreseeable future that I have an intent to buy, really, outside of my continued subscription to Final Fantasy XIV, which is just always going to be like that anyway. Right, so before I show the screen, because Xbox loves to show my personal details, I'm going to just keep on this one until we go across, because I changed it so it doesn't show my actual name now, which is nice, but it still shows my email, which I don't want everyone to see on Twitch. So we're gonna wait. I love how Xbox, their whole thing is about privacy, and their software is the only one I think I've done on stream where my personal name may appear. But yeah, it is now up. Let me... Okay, we are here. It worked perfectly. It fit like a glove. Now, I'm playing this with controller, I think. I think I played the demo with controller. But yeah, welcome in to the chill, the relaxation. That's going to be the next, probably 2 streams. We're going to be making our way through a little indie game that came out recently called Jusant. Which means low tide, apparently. Basically, we're a climber. We're trying to climb this mountain to avoid the water going back to where it was before. As far as I know, it's very chill, relaxing. Probably not going to be doing too much talking outside just maybe if I think of a good discussion topic. It's just going to be us enjoying a delightful climb, kind of this allowing a meditative experience to transpire over us. I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun. Now, I have got note system. I was wondering how I was going to do it in this game, and I thought, okay, what if I have like a screenshot system? So you know how in a lot of mountaineers they take pictures of their expedition and what they meet. Oh, okay. I thought it'd be a good idea if I kind of also do that and take some pictures of the game as we go across. And then at the end of the session today, just go through them and put them on the note thing. So chances are I'm not going to be using the note feature too much, but maybe just a little bit. But before we begin, first thing I want to do is, let's go to settings. Oh nice, it shows you what my monitors are. Oh no! It's on borderless Windows, but it isn't though. I can't get my screen off. Okay, frame rate I want to be on 60. Jesus. That turn motion blur off, because I do not want motion blur. For some reason HDR isn't on, but that's fine. I'm fine, I'm keeping it on medium. I don't need massive quality Windows G incredible quality pictures. I don't need that. What else did I want to check? I think that's all good. I just want to make sure the note system is on Jusant, so it's on here twice. In terms of stream mode, I'm going to turn down a little bit. I hear a little guy! Then also reset my camera. There we go. No. No! God damn it. I think the controls are reversed. No. No. How do I save the settings? It's X. They'll be restored. Wait, the video settings will be restored. Settings will be restored. Which is which? Has it changed it? No! How do I change the settings? It says X. They will be restored. There we go. Okay, it's done now. Okay. Are subtitles on? If you're using a headset, turn this on for better experience. I will not be turning that on because you guys might not be wearing headsets. Controller, accessibility. Yeah, there's a bunch of really good little settings in this game. Right. What's extra? Oh, gallery. Ooh. Probably collectibles I'm not going to find. Okay, you guys can't see the pop-ups very good. I should probably turn those off because they are going to be loud. But, yeah. Right. Let's play this game, shall we? I'm excited. I'm going to open my can of Beppis. I'm going to get relaxed into a relaxing position. And we're going to play. Okay, that it explains it at the beginning of the game. Jusant, a French nautical term for receding tide. Yeah. That's why I called this stream expedition at low tide. Because I think that's what this game's about. I think I've missed the initial buzz for this game when it first appeared on a lot of people's radar. A lot of people have already streamed this, but because of scheduling and playing Halloween games, I ended up not being able to play this on the day I was meant to, because they released this game on Halloween, which I thought was very funny considering I don't think it's associated with anything in Halloween. Maybe like there's like a pumpkin somewhere, or like it actually does get spoopy at some point. I hope not, because everything I've seen from this game is it's a quaint, enjoyable journey up a mountain. It could definitely throw a curveball in there and then say, actually, there are terrifying monsters up this mountain and they're going to try and eat your skin. I hope not. That'd be great if that isn't the case. But I like the general vibe of this. And yeah, all these ships have been marooned because of the tide being gone. So maybe it's less so that they're trying to go up there to avoid the tide coming back, but also maybe the water hasn't come back at all, and it's just become a desert, a lake bed desert. Go on, look at the seagulls. I don't know how much the demo is different to this. So far it feels very similar. It might just be they cut out the first part of the game and put that in here. And it was a hefty amount. I think it was about 45 minutes. So I will probably be giving as much time as I can to the beginning of this, but yes. It seems like a good time and I'm looking forward to playing this game immensely. Oh, look at the little crab, boy! It's my rock. Oh, hello. Oh, he gave up. I like his sunglasses that don't really work as sunglasses. I love the coral formations on the side of the mountain. I think anything involving like coral reefs has always been one of my favourite locations in the game. It's one of the reasons why I dig Chrono Cross so much, is because it has a lot of that in it. Oh my god. I don't think they had this cutscene in there. I don't remember them showing the little guy that early on. That they showed that when we got to that tower, that's when they showed him for the first time. So I think that cutscene's in there because they wanted to surprise us in the demo with a little teaser of the little guy at the end. But then again, I think you can also just see him in the backpack. Yeah, there he is. Wow. Chapter 1, day mark. So here we are. We are the main protagonist. I don't know what our character is called. I'm tempted to just call them John. John protagonist. Should give them a proper name. Let's call them Derek Meadowmouth. No, Derek Meadowmouth is saved for all the games where I can create my own character. I think that's now the thing I do. Okay, so here's our first rock. Gonna climb. So we actually got to hold on to the blocks that do exist in this plane of existence. So yeah, this is going to be basically the whole game. A lot of climbing, a lot of using these ropes to get up on these locations. And in terms of commentary, I'm going to mainly just be relaxed about it. There's a lot to do in Final Fantasy V and Mega Man for me to constantly provide commentary, but in this it's more so just chilling out and enjoying the scenery as we go up. There's a real sense of scale in this game, and yeah, we can probably... so that tower up there is where the demo ended. That like horn you can see up there in the middle of the circle. The carbine is automatically secured. Climb and show you the right path to take. Yes, as I can see. So I think we've already got our first photo opportunity here. I think the best way to take it will be this. I think there's an option in Windows G Enable where I can take pictures, but I forgot what it was. Let me find out. Shortcuts. Take a screenshot as Alt-1. Okay, so we press Alt-1, it should take a picture. It did not take a picture. Maybe it did and I didn't see it, but... What Shift 1? There we go. Screenshot taken. Nice. Okay, so we'll press that button to take screenshots. I could like press a button in. Maybe there's an option for that on Windows G Enable. Like this. No. It says keyboard. So maybe if I press the home button with this, it would also work. But I like that it shows on the Windows G Enable that I am currently playing Jusant. Very good. At least it isn't showing you all my personal details. I'm very happy about that. Trying to remember, there was another game that I had played before where it had a very similar climbing system where you climb these rods with your RT and LT buttons, but I forgot what it was called. It was called Jusant, that was its name. Oh, I've never heard of that game. I wonder what it's about. Maybe I could play it one day. I think this is a perfect. So I need to press the quick button. There we go. This is a perfect Game Pass game to get at this point of the year, where there's a lot of other big games coming out right now, like Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man, Alan Wake. But then you've got stuff like this, where it's very chill. A little bit of a different vibe to, say, a horror game or massive, big action story Spider-Man webby game. There's a market for this in the world of just there being so many games out currently, where you can just enjoy a delightful expedition with maybe a hint of story in there as well. One of the reasons why I liked the Kena game that came out, made by the same people who did the Ember Labs, I think. The people who did that Majora's Mask short. Like, it wasn't doing anything new. It wasn't, like, breaking new boundaries, but it was fun. It was unique, and it was a breath of fresh air in a world of this really realistic and ugly games. Okay, let's not die. I do notice my cucumber stats are going down. I'm gonna do that. I don't want my cucumber stats to go down all the way. West, okay, yep, we're westing. You're fine. It's not every day you get to climb a mountain. Very uniquely shaped mountain at that. It's more like a tower. I thought that life buoyancy aid was a smiley face with a rope there. It could be a smiley face. Like the two eyes, the two holes are eyes, and the rope is a smiley face. I don't think it is, but I'd like to imagine it is. Ah, yes, okay, we can still see the boat over there. Like, stuff like this really fascinates me. Like, imagining what would actually happen if all the water receded. Like, that would suck for us, but all the boats would get, like, marooned in really weird places that you wouldn't expect. It's kind of liminal in nature, where you don't expect boats to be at that high altitude because their boats are always going to be in water. But it gives off the impression of it being supernatural. Like walking among coral reef, not underwater. It's like you're stepping into an alien world where you shouldn't be there. Oh, that wasn't a good jump. But we learn, don't we? So you put the pitons down to, the pitons or pitons? I think it might be pitons. You put those down so that you don't run out of breath. And you can keep going. Law. I never sleep. Turn over stones at the old delta. Harvest. 2 belay stations for parts. A good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the old cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns I think I can revive. Folks used to throw the stuff away. Oh, and I finally caught an old knitting machine for Enio, who's been asking for one for cycles. Not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker a bit. Still not sure how I'm going to haul it up to low tide though, or the name of the game. Note to self. Stop doing business with them. All he does is dismantle my discoveries and sell them for parts in the heights. He claims to be a repairman, but he's nothing but a foam salesman. That's what. Harsh words. I'm sure in an apocalyptic world we can all get along. We can all sell a little crab. I see you hiding under there. Yes, as I mentioned, we have got a little friend in our backpack. He's a little blue squishy thing, like a plushie. And I don't know what his origin is yet, but knowing indie games, especially of the last few years, it's probably like some supernatural entity that is the cause of all of this. Huh, okay. Are we gonna let go? Whoa, we're fine. Can I vapple? Ah, yes, time to vapple. Okay, too low. I think you heard my little friend there too. Yeah! Okay, that might have been too much. We need to vapple this way, and then vapple this way. Nice! We got it. I can imagine they're going to hide a lot of collectibles behind these rappelling sections. I want to go to that boat. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I definitely want to maybe try. I feel like this game might be limited in that respect, but we can give it a shot. Definitely won't be able to jump it, but maybe there's like a wall I can grapple onto and then rappel my way over there. What's this thing? It's an arrow pointing this way, so that's probably the way we have to go. But then there's also this way. Ah, a shortcut. Okay, I see. Not really sure why I need a shortcut in a linear game like this, but I do appreciate it. I hear a little guy. I think it is that little guy in there. Can you hear the sounds of the ocean? Can you hear the cries of the planet? Oh, so this was originally like a diving board, but now it's more of a leap of faith board. Or I want to escape this mortal coil board. Or they made climate equipment here. Oh no, they made beautiful stone architecture of toucans. Toucans. Or at least some variety of tropic bird. Is that a whale? Star whale? And ear to the past, listen to the shell. Yeah, I don't remember this in the demo. This might be a full game edition. Ah. So they worshipped the rectangular whale. The Busco whale, you might even say. And they enjoyed birds. Well, I also enjoy birds, to be fair, so I understand that. Gonna have to get used to these controls, but I will at some point. Hello? Oh, I like the different displays for it. Ika, how many things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night, even though people are climbing down from all over. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. I was thinking that adding scaffolding to the side of the upside down cliff might help. Upside down cliff? Is that even possible? I mean, I guess if it, yeah. If it's like you have to climb up and there's like a wall, a ceiling, and there's no floor. I guess it would be an upside down cliff. I'm missing a packed patio. Can you take care of it? I checked with low tide and everyone agrees. Oh, and I guess this is Yeek's response. Hey Mo, listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders. Like, if I'm free for a romantic dinner for two. Anyway, all good for your scaffolding. Since the village approves, I don't have much wood to choose from. After the new path to get the plane I had to build, but I still have the wreck or two left over. And after the new path to the plane I had to build, but I still have a wreck. Okay, I'll get to it when the currents allow. I owe you one, thanks. You're the best. By the way, do you ever run into old Sonia? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. If you see her around, do you mind telling her I need a new hob for my oven? Mine's taken on water. In the meantime, set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it will be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. Also, I got in here. Okay, I see. I don't know who Bianca is, but I guess we'll find out at some point. There are a lot of letters in this game. A lot of lore. But I suppose this is one good way of insensitizing exploration. Getting a little bit of lore every so often. Crab! Okay, so we're trying to get up there, I see. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, we can do it from here. Oh, wait, no, I see. We can climb that wall over there. Ooh, okay. I gotta remember what is a wall and what isn't. Oh! No, mushroom guys. Surely the scourge of this world. I don't think this game's gonna have like some apocalyptic ending threat. But if it was like any other indie dev, I think that these would be like creatures of the damned, probably. And this suggests me this is also another shortcut back. So we will not take it. There is a boat here. And there's also our boat down there that we have slowly been leaving behind. Well, these little guys are very farty, aren't they? Okay, so I think I've got 2 pitons. Oh, that was bad! Okay, don't do that. No, I think actually I need to jump up here. There we go. See? 1 small step for John. 2 small steps for John Kind. Yeah, there's the tower. I have a photo opportunity, I think. I can go down here. Ooh, don't fall off. Yeah, there's nothing down here. I mean, there's a little... Oh, no. Maybe there is. Oh, there we go. Don't go away until you're absolutely sure. Wasn't until I realised my shift to prepare for the crossing that I realised it's my last crossing to supplies fumerolia. After that, folks will have to do with what they have. What I wouldn't give for things to go back to the way they were. Seeing smiles on people's faces, the little ones climbing the cliffs and diving into the waters, and us water fishers learning to fish again. Water fishers? As opposed to non-water fishers, as opposed to lava fishers, I assume. Or the things the old folks tell us about sleep after sleep. But enough of the yearning for old times. I've got a desert to cross, and a caravan to prepare. It's not going to prepare itself, if only. Okay, so this is after the low tide thing occurred, then when their entire world was fucked. I mean, it's fascinating to me because this could genuinely be like a sequel to like Wind Waker, where after Link stops Ganondorf, the gods decree, well, Link killed him, so I guess we can give people back their world. Oh wait, it's been hit by 50,000 tons of water for the last 3 centuries. Whoops. Oh, we're going onto the ceiling, are we? Yeah, looks like it. No, yeah, that's the synopsis to this game. It's just Wind Waker, the sequel to Wind Waker, the one we never got. I mean, it's got the Breath of the Wild climbing system, but a better system, of course. Okay. I don't know if I can climb those rocks over there, but we can try. No, I can't. What about these stones over here? Oh, that's definitely not the case. Oh! We're fine. You don't need a vapor, just climb onto the wall. There you go. That 100% is not where we have to go. Double jump. Oh god, don't die! Don't die! Okay, we are slowly losing more stamina as we go along, so let's not die here, shall we? That doesn't seem to do it. Can we get any higher than this, or we'll be stuck here, basically? There we go. Woo! Ooh, that could have been bad. Look, it's fine if bad things happen to be, but not my little blueberry boy in the back. Ah. Well, this is another photo opportunity. See? That's not a button on the controller. I was wondering if the stone wall art that was being made was the seagulls. I think it is. They have the feathers on the back of their head, similar to the other things, the ones in the pictures. Oh, right. Well, this arrow is telling us to go up, so I think we have to agree with it. I'm gonna ruin these seagulls' day. Oh no, they've all left. Can I cancel it in midair? No. They wouldn't let you fall like that. I wonder if you can even fall in this game or if it just doesn't let you. There's like a whole stamina meter for, you know, jumping and doing climbing, so I would assume that at some point you're going to fall a lot of times. There has to be some level of difficulty in this game outside of this. Go. Probably another one. Nice. Then we climb onto this. There we go. Now we're working with portals. Or climbing gear, I guess. I mean, there's something less exciting about climbing gear as opposed to portals. But I tell you what, I'm enjoying it, so I don't mind. Okay, let's rest here. Yeah, you notice that the white bar is filling. That's like non-depletable stamina, so if we fall and lose all our stamina, lose our cucumber meter, that'd be a bad time. We don't want that. Oh, I see that. So if I fall, I will go all the way down to the piton, the python. I need to work out how to say that word, because if I keep saying piton the entire mission and it's wrong, that's going to be bad for me. How to pronounce python?
Piton.
Piton. Okay, it's piton. Betty Batter had a piton. Is this optional? I remember there being an optional here when I played the demo. So this might be a continuation of that. There was also that Dark Souls door over there. Okay, you're fine. I wanted to see what this was. You can't tell me you went all the way up here and didn't bring a torch with you at least. Oh, look at these little guys. Wow. I think this doorway was blocked in the demo. So that's an interesting revelation. Oh! Complete a Khan. Or Ken. I'm gonna say Khan. Or Kyan. Okay, again, we need to find out how to pronounce this word, because I don't want to mispronounce it for the entire playthrough. I wouldn't be surprised if there's no dialogue in this game. Like actual voice dialogue.
Ken.
Ken. Okay, it's a Ken. And a piton. Sounds like I'm, like, starting the steps to making a tongue twister. He had two pitons, and he wanted to make a Khan. But with the pitons, he had no Khan, so it's not Khan, it's Ken. You guys are friendly, aren't you? Lynn's gone to the heights to ask to extend the site. With the boss gone, the wind's gone out of the sails when it comes to digging. It's not... Also, hello, welcome in, Mac. It's not such a bad thing. How are you doing today? Lifting boxes and crates and barrels is my area of expertise, but shifting their old stones at the slightest pitch and roll, everyone's knees start quaking. Anyway, I was just getting used to the idea of working with archaeologists, making myself useful again, and already the work's dried up. I doubt it will start up again. I don't see how we can move forward. How about you? How are things in low tide? Is Dee Dee still refusing to go to school? My love, I'm so happy to hear from you. We miss you so much, Dee says. I'm homeschooling her, and I'm very much out of my depths. Do you remember the names of all the regions of the tower? I don't remember learning that. Okay, so it is actually called a tower. I was wondering because it didn't look like a natural mountain, so they are calling it a different name. I gave Dia a homework assignment about the old altar to keep her busy for a while. She's supposed to copy the design. I ended up going with her. It'd been ages since I last ventured beyond the village. I've forgotten how dark it is. But you know Dee, she's gutsy, and she enjoys diving into the past, just like you. Speaking of which, have your archaeologists finally found out how tides work? They've been digging for a while now. Get it? Do you know you'll be able to come back up here? Hmm. It is tower with a capital T, so it must be important. Yeah. I think it's a name rather than it just being a descriptive for the tower. So, they don't know how tides work. Do they know what the moon is? And how the moon works? Well, to be fair, the amount of water we're talking about right now and how high low tide is, how much water, because, Mac, if you don't know, and anyone else in chat, we are technically still below the water line, the water level. So, if you don't know how coasts work, there is a natural water level, a water line for most coasts, and there's low tide that goes below the water line and high tide that goes above water line. We are currently under the water line, and there is no water. And it goes all the way down here to the bottom. So that kind of suggests that whatever is causing the tide, whatever is causing it to bring in this much water from somewhere in the world, I don't think it has something to do with the moon. Because unless the moon is like Majora's Mask big, I can't see how it would do that. That is some tidal patterns, I know. Yeah, it's like, maybe this is like Wind Waker world. That's my headcanon right now. That's the lore that we're following. That this is based in also a picture. I don't think you guys can see that flash. What's this? Oh, hello, mouse friend. So are these structures all normally underwater? It seems like it. The way the game describes it is that you can see there are coal patterns on the ground, so there's definitely been some water here at some point. But also people have lived here. So that also suggests to me that they have found some way to deal with the low tide and make their way down here. I don't know why they choose to live down here, maybe because there's shipwrecks. But these ruins are not destroyed by the water. Or maybe they are, because there is like signs of decay. Ooh, okay, don't fall down. Hey, Bianca, you must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the postal relay. Still no water. Surprise, surprise. Sorley and Faz are still sorting through everything by hand, and I've gone roped into helping with deliveries. Me? On Pebbleback? You can imagine what a sight that is. Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not, eh? It's a fresh start, and I quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it would be nice if this damn Pebble would just change course when I ask it to. I'm telling you, it's stubborn. Worse than old Yom was like a creature in this world called a Pebbleback that they can use to ride around on. Honestly, though, what a nightmare. Anyway, I'm going to... Actually, they might be talking about a boat. Anyway, I'm going to miss the tide of this fate. I left your mail by the door. It's an interesting thing that they're describing the tide as something that, oh no, I might miss the tide by afternoon tea, don't worry about me. Doesn't the tide go, like, all the way up this mountain? You're all gonna drown. It's kind of a harrowing sight. It's like the opposite, like a... something I can imagine Morbo would be scared of, considering that there is no water right now, but there will be at some point. And that's the thing to be scared of. I like the boats. It's got a little face on it. I hear my little guy in the back getting anxious. Deep water makes Morbo sad cry. Yeah, we know this. Unfortunately, Morbo has a fear of water. I would say unfortunately, but maybe that's a good thing, because being scared of water will probably mean you'll survive better if you are ever told to go on a boating thing. You can just be like, no. And then when the storm hits, you don't end up getting marooned on an island with like cannibals and stuff. Hey Bianca, how are things down there? I hear your boss sailed off into the horizon. Good Vince. I never liked him anyway. Things here at the hut are pretty quiet. Not many people stop by these days. A seasonal job where there are no more seasons. I'm starting to get bored. You can tell because I've started scratching letters. Tell me something to distract me, won't you? Oh, Emmy, I'm so glad to hear from you. Yeah, I'm about as useful as a boy. Okay, this is actually a word I struggle with in real life. A boy, boy, a boy. Oh my god, how do you say that word? Boy, it's not boy. It's boy, boy. How do you pronounce boy?
Boy.
Fuck's sake. Good. But no surprises there. You've been gone for a while, so maybe you don't know, but everything here is closed, except for old Enio's shop. He's still raising his chocos. Chocobos? Chocobos exist in this world. Bassa tried to convince him to leave them. Remember Bassa? The little terror at the back of the classroom? They got caught in quite a gale. It was amazing. No one's dared to try it again since. Do you think they're going to keep you on with people if people stop coming by? You might be seeing more folks soon, though. I came across a classified ad. Their mountain expedition to explore the crow's nest. I'd like that, but going off on an adventure with strangers? That sounds like a bad time for me. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Heading for the clouds, huh? That sounds like quite something. I better start the hold. I bet they'll come this way. You know what? You should join them. Come see me too. You don't have any excuses since you're out of job. It'll be a nice change from the few stray travellers that still come by. Hey, the other day another climber got stuck at Weeping Rock Pass. I had to go fetch them. If only you could have seen them. Stupid enough to eat hay, as they say around here. Okay, it's settled. I'll be waiting for you. So they were going on an expedition to a place called the Crow's Nest, which I assume is probably the furthest point in this game. I got a little bit of vertigo just looking up there. Oh, you okay, little guy? I think he's okay. Oh, I don't think he's making a noise. I think this little guy is. Hello. Oh my goodness. It's a Pokemon! Good jumping. I do need to give you a name because I don't know what to call you. I am tempted just to... If I can't think of a name, I'll just call you Derek. Alright, Derek, we're going to climb up here and find our way upwards. Yeah, so we are approaching the end of the demo now because it ended when we got to the top of this tower. Oh, you're not going to jump off, are you? No, you are not, sir. Can you, like, throw the hook into that or not? That's not an option. Okay, that's fine. So we need to find a way over to that little hidden area without being able to jump off. Can you... There you go. Oh, God. So if I put on this wall and then go down... There we go. Now that's Busco. Is there anything else out here? Why would he put the toilet here of all places? I mean... I don't think anything down below into the abyss would mind. So I'm not too bad of heights. I don't really mind them. I get a little bit of vertigo looking down, but to be honest, who doesn't? I always just find it, like whenever I climb something, it's like, yeah, but if I fall, that's it. Like, there's nothing to be worried about by then. You're just gone. Unless, like, you land in, like, 15 trees. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy I couldn't sleep a wink. At the old harbour master's office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition to the clouds, seeking hope and water. Join us at 12 octaves. Becca and Arlo's farm, Highfield, journey together. After spending so long marinating and trying to find meaning in life, it will do me some good to see the world, as Emmy would say. Hopefully be able to stop. Hopefully we'll be stopping by her hut. Just the thought of seeing her again is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. With any luck, there'll be other adventurers leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point with the rest of the expedition all by myself. The only time I ever left here was for the harvest festivals when I was just a small fry. So an expedition like this is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents! I forgot to tell them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm off on an adventure. See you around and only if I make it back alive. Of course, Bianca dear. Don't forget to bring snacks. I better not say anything. And I should bring snacks. What else? What do people normally take on this sort of trip? Probably climbing equipment? Maybe some s'mores for like a camp? Oh, you know what? If I went on a climbing expedition, my bag would be filled with s'mores. Because one, they're delicious. But two, if you fall, it can act as like a cushion. So if you fall on your back, you'll just land on the s'mores. Yes, you'll lose all the marshmallows, but you'll survive. And that's important. I've invented something today, chat. I've invented the s'mores backpack. Where you will take no fall damage if you fall on it, because it's filled with marshmallows. And it will cushion the fall. One thing's for sure. What's the journey of our logbook? I've got it covered. I plan to make like an expedition that set off for the salt plains and search for springs. I'm going to scatter my journal entries along the way for anyone who might come after us, starting with this message. Farewell, my lighthouse. You've welcomed me with wonder and kept me company as I pondered. Too much. You've always been there for me. I'm leaving you to the weed beaks, who will watch over you from the sky, and to watch over this message. I'm leaving one of my creations. Adventure's Calls, Bianca. Oh, that was the game giving me a tutorial. I was wondering if that was anything else. So this place is called the Lighthouse then. Interesting. Suppose we're climbing this. I saw these plants before. They don't look very friendly. And as a resident expert on plants, well not really an expert, but just someone who likes plants, I will say those plants look very scary and spoopy. Okay, can I climb this, please? Ah! Don't do that! John! Climb! Okay, you can't climb, that's fine. Oh, what have I done? Oh no! John, you've really screwed up. This might be okay. I got more leverage now at least, more taut. How are whom foul... Oh, sorry, Warwick. Well now. I don't know what I've done. Can I go fast enough where I'm gonna bat myself around again? I need to find out. This is a lesson. Also, I did see Warwick. I will catch up with chat after I test this out. Can I actually do this? No, I think it stops you. God damn it. Right. Let's do it. Okay, that wasn't that bad. How art thou human? I don't know any humans. What are you talking about? Oh snap, both physics. My crack cocaine. I know. Like, this game is just really fun so far. But that was to be expected, to be honest, because who doesn't like a good climbing game? Like Celeste. I walk on a floor swinging for shame. Oh, I can just do that, can I? Okay, sure. Oh god, that... No, I'm sorry, Justin, but if that happened to an actual human, they'd become a pancake. Oh, but... You know what? I was going to call this character John, but why don't I just call him, like, Jusant? Because that's the name of the game. Oh, that's a cool shot. Oh, okay. That's picture-worthy. Okay, so we'll go over here. And then we'll put down a pit on. Yeah, there we go. The power of double jump. That all climbers inherently have. Like, all the best climbers that climb Everest and other mountains or the Himalayas, they have the power of the double jump on their side. Can I make that? Yes, is the answer to that. Right, you can climb up now. There you go. I might turn off tutorials because they do pop up quite a lot. It's fun. Turn stamina off. I feel like that'd be too much power. Right, so this, the thing we've learned about this character is they like circles. I mean, circles are pretty great. They have no corners for one. Actually, no, circles have one corner. I asked Mo for help, but it's no use. The door won't budge. There's no way of knowing how its inner mechanisms work. Does it have anything to do with the lost ocean? Mo isn't much of a handyman either, but you'd think he would have been able to figure it out between the two of us. He had to weigh anchor. A date, he said. It's true, he did seem rather dressed up to tinker around. Rather perfumed, too. None of this answers my questions. I've explored you from deck to hold, and I'm no further along than I started. I still don't know what you would have been used for, my lighthouse. Your paintings seem to allude to water falling from the sky, but that's pretty vague. Now what am I supposed to do? So they got to here and they hit like a dead end. They didn't know where to go. But the other person in the notebook we found, that was a different texture. They lived here and they called it the lighthouse. So either A, they're the same person, or two, these things happened very far apart in time. I'm gonna go with the latter, probably. Are we up? We at the top? Yeah, we are. So, chat, this is where the demo ended. So from here on, we're in no man's land. Why does everything in this game have like a goofy Pokemon face? I have no issues with it, I just find it very funny. Well, this guy knew what to do. I didn't expect that to work. Oh my goodness. It's our little friend. That little blueberry lad. Who's definitely was made to sell plushies and nothing else. Look, every single character in a game from this point on should have an adorable little companion. That's just how it works. Landmark unlocked. You can now see all the points of interest. Oh! Our tattoos are glowing. Also, the game is apparently really loud right now, so I'm going to turn it down. There we go, that's quiet. So we're the chosen one. We have tattoos that glow. Oh! 5 lighthouses. Oh, wow! We brought greenery back to this world, apparently. Did it. Okay, not just coal, but like actual grassland. The fuck is that thing on your shoulders? It's that little marketable boy. He's a blueberry lad. I'm gonna call him Evil Berry or Blue Boy. I'm probably gonna go with Berry actually. Berry Boy. We can call him Berry Boy. That's what I'll call him, Berry Boy. So, just to try and consolidate what just occurred, because that wasn't in the demo, that cutscene where he became all blue and became the avatar. He did that and then everything became green. So I guess he has the power of reforestation? The power of ivory on this side. So here we go. We're going to continue on now. So this guy came here with purpose. He's not just here to climb the mountain. There's a reason for him climbing it. If that's going to be good. I mean, it seems good. Like, nature's never bad. Nature is just... It can be bad by design. Right, but this is where we came from, game. I'll follow you along. I'll go the way we came. Why not? But this is the way we came. By using your companion, you'll be able to see the next objectives as well as certain collectibles. Oh my goodness, it's on our head. Oh my goodness! So that's a picture. He's like controlling our brain like Remy. He's gonna start controlling our hair and we're gonna start jumping around. That's great. Oh, hi. Generate an echo. Oh! So our little companion did that then. Okay, so note to self, find weird plant things and jump on them. That's good to know. And then sometimes use the new command ability to try and find collectibles you may have missed. That's always fun. I like when a game has a radar system for collectibles, because otherwise you just have no idea what to do. Oh, that was bad. There you go. There you go, John. You did it. Okay, so that need to be touching it for it to do the echo. Oh, okay. That's best. That's best. Okay, we can't plant stuff on these plant boys. That's good to know, but I don't think we need to worry about that because they're about to make land anyway. Oh. Looks like we can go this way, but also this way. Okay, yeah, this guy is no longer in our little satchel. He's now sitting with us. You sure you're gonna be okay there? Like, you got a strong grip? You're gonna be good? Oh, okay, you went back into his little house. Okay. That's so adorable. Oh, there's little hats. We can give him a little hat. Give him a little mining hat. Actually, I don't know why you wouldn't get one, because they probably provide good light if you wanted it. It's a little bit ominous, this radar system. It just gets pretty dark. Oh. Well, that has blue sparks around it, suggesting that I can do something with it, probably. The first noise in the game, and it's very questionable. Also, I didn't read that because I was distracted by the noise. What happened? Gallery? Oh! Each morning, the waves carry in the day. For as long as we remember, we dance. The dance of tides. Right. So that's a lighthouse. I'm guessing all these wibbly, wobbly things are waves, and then above are the clouds. But what's this, like, channel in the middle? Is it, like, blocking out the water? Hmm. Are we Bianca? Is that her name? So let's just do this so it's updated. So there are two different types of, like, texts in this game. There's the... Don't do that. There's the, like, terminals, and then there's also the letters that I just left out outside. I think we are Bianca, which means we're going up here to try and get to the crow's nest as well. And we found a little friend along the way. Or maybe we've always known our little friend, and he's just joining us for this journey. Like, we're up here to try and find the rest of the expedition crew, and they're not here. There are things there. I couldn't see them. But there are things I can hold on to. Right. After we get out of this canoe, we'll put down one of the things. There we go. I like making my own checkpoints. It's far more approachable in a game like this than a game like Lords of the Fallen, where they had a checkpoint system with the bonfires, and you could choose where to put them. And I found out that apparently Dark Souls 3 also was going to do that kind of thing. They were going to let you put your bonfires wherever you wanted to. But, like, I can see why they didn't do that in the end, because it just sounds like it'll be a stressful situation for a lot of players. I kind of like how Lords of the Fallen handled that system in the end, though. Because they didn't force you to do it, and they gave you plenty of seeds for it anyway. There's like a New Game Plus thing where they don't give you any pre-made bonfires, you have to make them all yourselves. And I think that's quite a clever idea because it adds a level of stress to the game that wouldn't otherwise be there already. But, I don't know, the issue is that Lords of the Fallen isn't a very good Souls-like. Just in terms of fighting things, anyway. I don't like the enemies in that game, or the bosses. Like, if it was like, it's just like an Elden Ring, where the bosses were really fun and the enemies were hard, then I would enjoy it, but because the bonfire system, a really cool idea, is in a game that isn't necessarily the best, it just isn't enjoyable, unfortunately. This feels like a game made for me. I like plants, I like nature. I don't like mountain climbing. I don't think I'll do that, just because of stress. But I can appreciate the beauty of it and climbing a mountain like this. In fact, it's time for another picture, I think. There you go. Oh! Now you understand why I wouldn't do this in real life, because that would have been the end of me there. That would be the end of my story. Well, it's like people in real life who do mountain climbing without a rope. Because apparently it makes it easier to climb certain things, not being hoisted back by a man-made device. But that just sounds like a stressful time. These are experts doing it, I guess, but also I couldn't imagine taking that risk. I think whenever I make a big jump, I should put one of those pitons down, just so that I have more of a chance of making it. This is quite a journey. Okay, I have to jump here. That's fine. There is a thing over there, but I think we're already climbing up here anyway, so we don't need to go that way. Yeah, just give your hands a good rest. We're almost there. There we go. We did it. That was quite a long climb, that one. Yeah, the reason why I didn't go this way was because literally there's a thing right here. Oh, we can go this way. Okay, so we're going that way, but we're not going... Wait, what? Oh. Take your opportunity. Yeah, there is a thing over there. Let's see what this is. Ah! We're fine. I saw this location before and I was like, I want to find out what this is. Huh. A three-eyed door. It's like a restaurant. Oh, apparently we're picking up this. Oh, memory! Echo time. Hear, feel, think. They mentioned a cafe in the flashbacks. This could be that. Yeah, it seems like they had a lovely time here, enjoying their beverages and other such things. But alas, maybe it's less that they all something bad happened to them, but they all went on this pilgrimage up. Like, this place was abandoned mainly. Because the thing I've noticed from this is that these tables wouldn't stay upright if the tide came in. What I think occurred is the ocean disappeared. Like, it just vanished. Like, low tide would have actually been down here originally, but because the ocean went away, they didn't know what happened to it, so they decided, okay, the only thing we can do is climb this mysterious tower and head up. And they kind of got happy, they got acclimated to it, and they just lived here for many years. But then they realized they kind of needed answers, so they went on with their journey and they left these places behind. That doesn't explain why there's coal here. So maybe there was an element of the water coming back? Whoa, 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 whoa! I want to go up here. There was a pathway over here. Maybe this is where I gotta go. Oh, there's another mysterious door here we can't get through. I want to get to the rock, though. Maybe from above? Potentially. I do like a good exploring game, yeah. It allows you to go somewhere even higher without jumping. Yeah, but that doesn't work, though, game, because that's off a platform. Probably talk about here. Yeah, there we go. But I don't know how to reach this platform. That's what I'm trying to get to. Maybe from above. I think it might be from above situation. Potentially. No, if people want to check out this game, it's called Jusant. You can see at the top right of my screen, that's what the game is called. You can get it on Game Pass for free currently. They have, I think it was a day one Game Pass game actually. It's really fun. I'd highly advise it if you are interested in this sort of experience. Yeah. I don't know if these devs have made a game before. This is their first one, but it's very polished. It's very fun so far. And I highly advise it if you're the sort of person who enjoys a quaint, quiet little exploration game with a bit of story in there as well. I think any good exploration sort of game needs at least an interesting world for it to exist in. Like, I'd like to explore these really cool environments, but I want to know why I'm doing it. Like, what the purpose to it is. We can go two ways here. I'm going to go left first. It's like Elden Ring strikes a good balance with being interesting while also providing good rewards for the areas. The actual lore of that game is kind of hard to read because there's so much of it, but games like this, where it's a simple premise, but there's a lot to read about the characters and the people who exist in this world, are always fun. Is that a church? What is that over there? There's like a person like with their arms outstretched, like a statue. It could be like a low-rendered model. Could be a ship, like an upside-down ship, maybe. I don't think I can do what I want to do here. Which was to just rappel my way down there. I'll give it a go. hold on. This might actually work. No way. Is this actually gonna work? Oh! Oh my god! I mean, that's fucking great. I didn't know I could do that. But how do I get down? I can probably just put a thing here. There we go. That's pretty cool that you can do that. Yeah, that's not how you climb, though, John Jusant. Or I guess I just start calling you Bianco, because that's your name. Bianca, not Bianco. Sounds like a Mario villain, Bianco. Or like a DK villain. DK! Bianco! Oh, the right route, there you go. So exhausted. I don't know. I can't tell if he's annoyed or if he's just tired. Fuck's sake, Flatter. You're putting me through so much stuff right now. Well, excuse me, Bianca. Oh, we can probably, yeah, we can do this. Yeah, I assumed. Why not both? Exactly. Almost. Oh no, I got it. I'm gonna have to put another one down, I think. Okay, let's be careful here. Too much, not enough height. Shit! Yeah, okay, that's too not high enough. There we go. I'm glad you can reset them. That's cool. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Let's go to this one. Oh, okay, there's more things up there. Does that go somewhere over there? Can that take a shortcut going down this way? I don't know. Is that worth it? Kind of curious. I know you can't stand on them, so it might be too far in terms of stamina. Yeah, let's go up to be safe. You can hear Pig Boy, though. Okay, maybe don't do that. Right, let's do this first. You're fine. Let's not worry about the fact that your stamina is almost depleted, shall we? We got it. We're masters at climbing. Old Madeline, you should watch out. There's a new 3D climber out there, and their name is Bianco. Let's bring our stuff back. Look at the little pig boys. Oh my goodness. This game is so beautiful. I love the simplistic, like, 3D model CGI art style they're going for here. It's very pretty to look at. My lord. I kind of just want to take a moment to marvel in these environments. Oh, You can pet the ballast. Oh, it's got its name. Okay, it's called a ballast. Okay, well, I can't call it the little baby boy now. I'll just call it ballast, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, that'll do wonders for people with vertigo. Maybe this is the sort of game that'll be good for people who are suffering with being scared of falling and heights. What's the word for being scared of heights? There's a word for it, like all things, like hydrophobia or arachnophobia. Acrophobia, okay. Yeah, I don't really get acrophobia too much. It's more sort of as a dizzying sensation from looking down, I think. Like, it's not that bad. Oh! Now we're talking. You want anything you want to show me? There's something over there, apparently. It's interesting that there's a point of put my piton into here. Dearest Met, you're probably laughing at what I'm about to say, but I wish I were a choco. Nothing to do but be round, fluffy, and cute. It is a chocobo. The whole sleep thing. The whole sleep long. No job and no existential crisis about the future. It'd be more relaxing than going door to door, but someone has to bring the old folks water. And I never would have believed it, but I've grown fond of them. Remember old Coco? She'd made me listen to and dust off her shell collection. She's as deaf as a post, so someone should listen to them once in a while, she said. One of the shells almost crumbled to dust. They miss the ocean, just like we do. And are things any better with your family? Are they still upset? No. Need to tell me if it's too difficult to talk about. I may not be there to support you, but I'm sending waves your way. Ah, that Coco. Still, I admire you. I definitely wouldn't have the patience. Things with my parents are still choppy. They let the ocean disappear, but they don't want to understand. They let the ocean disappear? What, like they caused it? Or like they are responsible, but like it's like their punishment? But they don't want to understand what happened. We're not responsible, they always say. They've left for the cauldron oasis. They've requested a furnace so they can join some friends of theirs, but spots there are hard to come by. At least things have calmed down for me since they left. I feel as light as I can be. Maybe I should go on a trip too. And that's Bianca talking, I think, which is our main character. So, the parents are responsible for this calamity. Goddamn millennials. It's their fault. It's always their fault. Well, this room isn't ominous at all. Dear Diary, today was shit. Oh. Congratulations, you have brought the ocean back to the planet. Wait, no, I'm still at low tide. Okay. What did that do necessarily? I'm a little bit freaked out. But also kind of enamored. They had a room that simulates the ocean, maybe then? Because they were sad that it was gone. You know, I said before that Marvel made a like this game because of the ocean not being here and it coming back. I think he may actually thrive in this world now. This might be the world that Morbo wanted. He has said on numerous occasions that he wants to rid the world of the ocean. Well, there you go. I found a place for you to live, Morbo, and you get a little friend and little pigs. Brella Gazette, issue 43, 9 octaves and 1/3 after the Jusant. Editorial. In this issue, we'll be taking a look at the creatures that gave this near cynical publication its name, Brellas. While they've come up before in an issue on endangered tunnel wildlife and in our special edition, Inhabitants of the Great Reservoir, we've never dedicated an entire section to them. It's high time we rectified that. Brellas are best known for their slow and majestic flight. Oh, these are the birds they're talking about. How they begin their lives clinging to rocks. In this first stage of their life cycle, they resemble flowers known as shrinklets. From within the shrinklets come sparks, small glowing creatures that fly through the darkness of the caves and tunnel in groups. How many octaves does it take for a spark to grow into a Brella? How long do Brellas live? Has anyone ever seen one die? Much has been forgotten about Brellas, despite them being witnesses to the tower's ancient past. At the time of writing, they've almost completely disappeared. We only know about sparks from children's stories. They're said to kidnap naughty children, and shrinklet sightings are exponentially rare, only occurring in the remotest tunnels. In the short following pages, we're attempting to piece together some facts about them. Did you know, based on the information we've gathered from the teams of water surveyors who sometimes encounter these creatures on their maintenance rounds, and who we are very grateful to, being near sparks makes you feel weightless, so be sure to behave yourself, kids. Let's hope that the drop in activity in recent cycles will give shrinklets, sparks, and Brellas the peace, quiet, and space they need to thrive. I mean, you can write all you want about it, but if people don't do anything about this whole thing, then I can see that being a problem. This octave, we are celebrating the safe return of Expedition 34 to the port. Nice! That's an unfortunate number. The expedition was led by Corey, who once again braved the horizontal world. We are proud to welcome these children of low tide who are returning with a priceless treasure back among us. The members of Expedition 34, descendants of the celebrated Her, Ega, and Eam, who were the first to venture out onto the Great Plain in search of the lost ocean, walked further than ever before and were finally able to find a new spring after numerous failed expeditions. A fresh start for many villagers who've been waiting their turns as the furnaces and fumarolia oozes hit their population limit. The welcome reception will be held next sleep. A collective of former expeditionaries have made its best seaweed pie. Bring your own beverages. There's numerous things wrong with that last sentence. Seaweed pie? Is that an actual thing? I need to find out. Does seaweed pie actually exist? And if it does, why? Oh god, it does! Oh. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. It's some local Irish moss. Can I make it? I mean, I don't want to make it, but yeah, it's called seaweed pie, but I don't think it actually contains seaweed. I think that's its name. Imagine if it did, though. Well, that'd be an end for me if it did. Okay, that's the elevator. We don't need that right now. So people definitely lived here at some point or whatsoever. And they built a room based around, yeah, water and the ocean and trying to bring it back. So that suggests to me that the ocean went in in this lifetime. Because Bianca mentioned that it's their parents' fault that it went away. Look at them. They're being angry boys. Right, if I wanted to climb, where would I do it? And when they put one here... Ah, there you are. That doesn't help me get up there, though. It just opens the path to maybe trying to get up there. Right, let's put this in here. Yeah, okay, at least you can't climb that. Assuming I can't climb this surface either. No, I can't. Am I holding this? Nope. What about up here? No! 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 I regret! I regret! Bogey Choco. That's the achievement I just got. I got an achievement for scaring the Chocos. Is this the end of me? This is the end. Come on, we can get out of this. Bianca! Come on, Bianca. You can't be stuck here for the rest of the game. Shit! Hopefully the last checkpoint was generous. I missed some letters. Yeah, okay, I remember the stuff, nice. Okay, we've got to work out where we're trying to go. Oh wait, before that, there was a shortcut. I want to activate the shortcut. Okay, note to self: don't try and break the game. But I like trying to break the game. It was fun before. I got to that treasure in an orthodox way, and it was fun. I like doing that. Ba bum bum, ba bum bum, ba bum bum. If I wanted to get up somewhere, how would I do it? I'm actually a bit confused where I'm meant to go here. Wait, don't you tell me where my get to is? I mean, kinda, but not really in this case. There's a green light over there. Is it talking about the water room? Or the ocean room? It is. Maybe. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna leave and see what happens. There was a ladder this entire time! That's a picture. Picture of my incompetence. There we go. Move on an edge. Or sidle. Time to sidle. Yes, the best mechanic in the entire game. Finally, we got the Zelda mechanic. Ooh, I could do a little bit of a scare to the Chocos. Yes, you're all scared by me. Logbook. 12 octaves and 1 prime after the Jusant. I don't know what these timings are. Usually, just getting to low tide from my old lighthouse is an expedition for me. It's hard to believe that this time the adventure was just getting started. At the meeting point, I found myself with Met, a young woman from these parts. Well, young. Younger than me anyway. Her parents have already left, but like other people our age who wanted to stay, that made ripples with the older generation. Leaving a family nest is no easy thing. I don't know, Met well, but we already have something in common. The widening gap between us and our parents. She seemed relieved to see me. Once I was lost for words, smiling awkwardly and still red from the exhaustion of getting there, with my pack all undone and my hair sticking up every which way, properly. Nice one, Bianca. Not socially awkward at all. But I was just as relieved as she was to know that I wouldn't be setting sail alone. To my surprise, Old Soul joined us too. I don't think we'd exchanged a single word before now. Would an old swooner like him be able to keep up? Ever since I was little, Soul's always been the old hermit who lives up on high. Used to scare me. He would come down the port sometimes like a pirate, like a spider sliding down a silk thread. The other kids and I would have fun running around screaming at the sight of him. Even now my knees started quaking as I saw him lumbering towards me. We set off as a group of three, since no one else came to join our crew. I soon realized I'd been worried for nothing. Soul leads the way, an odd figure with nimble feet who climbs the cliff with amazing ease. Met follows behind, brimming with energy. Suddenly, I feel like the old one. So I'm starting to think we're not Bianca. Who are we then? Because we came here from all the way to the bottom of the tower. And it's implied for those notes that Bianca lived at a lighthouse for a very long time. Maybe we are just John. John, my little berry friend. Well, I guess we're going to be doing this then. Whee! Close. Need a little bit more height. Oh, and a little bit more of a thrust. Huh? Okay, too much height. I'm trying to get to this platform. I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, we tried. I didn't get you. You alright, Baby Yoda? There we go. Probably missing a bunch of optional things, but I don't really mind because we are just enjoying the game. There's no point being bogged down by certain small things that I've missed. Saying that, I could probably jump onto that rock. I have an idea. This might not work. That's too much. Okay, it's not gonna reach it. Whoa! It was worth a shot! Ah! Ow! Okay. Okay, here we go. Still not enough. How much fuss do you want me to give, game? Too much. No! I don't think I can get on that. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh well, we tried. Oh! Almost! I don't get hurt by the power lines. I could just do this all day, but I really just enjoy just rappelling around. Okay, we tried, but it didn't work out. We can't sequence break the game. There probably are instances where they purposely allow the sequence break. But not here. Oh, hello. You're my friend. And I'll give you a little pet. What is this thing? Why is, like, all little objects in this game really adorable? Well, the game's getting a bit chonky in this cave. We are, like, in a weird cave system now. It mentioned that people got stuck in a cave environment and it was very dark. I think this is what they were referencing. There's a frog down there, or it might just look like a frog and actually isn't a frog. You right? It's okay. I don't think there's anything here that wants to harm us. In the night, the stars tell tales. The firelight warms us. We laugh, we dream of stories of days to come and days gone by. That's all well and good. But how do I leave? I can go in here, I guess. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, how does one get out of this place? Game over. You lost, Flower. You shouldn't have chunked down that pit without any inclination of where to go. Look, I'm good at games, chat. Is the soup still warm? How long ago is this after everyone else, I wonder? It's a shame you can't kill the lizards in this game and get more health. It's not that way, obviously. It's the other way. No, we're not dancing, John. We're going up. I'm gonna stop calling you Bianca now, because I don't think you're actually called Bianca. I think you have a different name. Whee! Is the little guy doing a little song? Bow 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 ba da bow 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 ba da bow bow bow. I want to ride my chocobo. Ooh, yeah, climb. Climb! John! John! John. You have to climb. You have to climb. There you go. Isn't it satisfying to get all your things back to at the end? This weird little snail on the wall again. considering where we are, they're probably like highly toxic. Does bowels containing crystal light now? As opposed to non-crystal light. Oh, now we're doing some proper ceiling climbing. We're not entirely vertical, but we're almost vertical. We're basically vertical at this point. You'll be fine, John. You learned climbing at climbing school. But wait, if John like lived in a desert his entire life, when would he have learned this really precise climbing? I mean, I assume he had to do some climbing, like scavenging for items from boats and stuff. Where's that game? Where he's just going across the desert of the old world that dried up. I'll play it. I know the Dragon Quest people are making a game called no, the artists behind those games are making a game called Sandland, which is based on one of Akira Toriyama's old comics. Comics? Mangas, not comics. Which is like a desert land. With really cool robots in it. I think this has been mentioned in the Discord a few times, but in terms of like Akira Toriyama art, I do understand why some people don't like his character art. But one thing that I'll always defend is his textures art. Like, any robot he has made, or like devices he has done, look really cool. And you can see it in stuff like Dragon Ball and Dragon Quest, that they have a lot of really cool looking robots. I mean, Chrono Trigger, for example, had a character art designed by Akira Toriyama, and a lot of that game had really unique character designs. Now, sure, they do follow the same issues, but these are like really iconic characters. And it might be because it's in the RPG formula, but yeah, I enjoy them a lot. So this was a work base where they were collecting water, I guess, or using water to power something. What were they trying to power exactly? It's cool looking. Oh, there will never poisonous snail. Double tap RB to climb the way more quickly. Oh yeah, okay, it was fast, but I don't need to do that here. It's fine, we're not gonna fall. The game literally won't let me fall. I can see how not falling to your death would be a make or break for some people playing this game, but I think there must be a system for that considering the stamina bar. Okay, see that's how you get up there quickly. Okay, I see. Lovely. Let's put that pit on, so we don't fall. I was worried I wouldn't learn this game quickly, but I think I've gotten the hang of it now. Oh, we're going to like a desert land. Oh, you're fine. Pretty. I'd never seen so many people coming down from the heights, and some are stopping in low tide. Maybe my situations are not so hopeless after all. The ocean provides for some patient heart, as Murray used to say. Maybe I'll finally manage to meet someone. It's been slim pickings here. Apart from old Yorm, he makes my heart flip with his dimples, calloused hands, and the plaid shirt he always wears. Yorm the baker? I hope you're joking. I can never tell when you're pulling my leg. Anyway, I'm leaving the tower soon. Sorry, Bassa. I don't know how else to tell you. Wish we could clip our carabiners together like we used to, but before running aground on the old pier, wish I could convince you to come with me, but that's how it is. I'm crewing up with a neighbouring village. They found me a spot on one of their pebbles. Okay, so pebbles are ships then. We'll see each other again somewhere down on the plane, won't we? Don't be angry with me. Okay, so I'm learning a lot of the terms here. The plane is the downworld, where it's a desert, basically. The tower is what we're on. The pebbles are boats or ships. Chocos are birds. Those seagulls we keep encountering. It's all making a lot of sense now. Oh, I saw something over there. One of these things I forgot the name of. Pebble towers. Wow, pebble towers would be a tower of boats in this world. I'm looking forward to going outside again. I much prefer the outside environments in this game. Nothing wrong with interior mountain climbing, but there's something more fun about the outside world. Here's the sun. Oh yeah, the biome's completely changed. Next tower. Our journey is far from over. Chapter 3, Solstice. I don't think I saw the Chapter 2 mark. It must have been after the lighthouse. I don't know how many chapters are in this game either. Now, that's going to determine how long it's going to take, I think. Whoa! Yeah, up there. It's only a hop and a skip across. Whee! Ah! It's good they made these really convenient ropes for explorers. Oh, look at the yellow ones! Wow. I think the fauna changes depending on the area you're in too, which is nice. Cool touch. Okay, we'll put a pit on here. Well, it's very hard to tell what is rock and what isn't here. Oh, so when the sun's out? Shit. Go, 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 faster. Yeah, yeah, I'm aware that you're hot, but we need to get across now. I mean, your body is hot, not your character, not your body. Shit. Roots float in the sun and disappear after a certain amount of time. Oh, they are boiling. Let's go fast, shall we? Oh my god, go, 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 go. Right. Put that there, so it's there in case we fall. I wonder if I'll get more pellets at some point. Pittons. Pitten. I'm not playing a telephone game myself, it's called a pitten. That'd be nice. I like how I've got the note system and I could use it to learn these names, but I also just kind of like the idea of making pictures at the end instead. Oh, he's wearing his sunglasses now. Okay, actually, it makes sense why he's wearing them. I guess they block out the sun pretty well. Yeah, we have to go this way to get up. I was stuck there. I thought I was in that same situation before where I couldn't move. This is quaint. Oh, the lizard's changed too. He's got a little house. Oh my goodness. lives. Look at you guys. I'm glad all the fauna here is nice and not trying to eat me. That might change. We did it! I'm completely wrung out, but we made it in time to join the expedition. There weren't many of us there, barely a handful. Look how peaky this poor thing is. She's shaking like a sewing machine. I felt so far from home, but the tone were more encouraging than mocking. My efforts have been acknowledged and appreciated. I was too out of breath to reply, but a new emotion rose up inside me. I was proud. Proud to have made it this far. Still doubled over from the exertion. I looked around at the others. Everyone there had left everything behind to be there. They had a fire in their eyes, a desire to change things. And I was a part of it. That's all it took to fill me with fresh energy. Arlo and Becca welcomed us to their sun-scorched farm with open arms. They were emotional, and the mood was solemn. They're the last farmers left in these parts, and they're the only ones who put together this expedition. They spent their entire lives trying and failing to fight the drought. Nothing grows on the cliffs anymore. In their own funny-sounding words, not one measly plant grows in these here fields no more. I hope I'm not reproducing the Highfield dialect too badly. Then Becca told us about their wild scheme, setting off from the clouds to find water in the sky. At her words, a murmur rose up from the group. There was talk of how feasible the plan was, how best to go about it, which routes to take, and which sections to avoid. Arlo and Becca want to find ballasts, as they called lower down. Enormous creatures made of water that are said to live in the clouds. Isn't our friend called a ballast? He's tiny, though. Ballast only exists in sleep stories for children. Well, that's what I always thought before embarking on this adventure. They're Arlo and Becca's last hope. I'm starting to believe in them too. We may have a chance to save the tower. It's up to us to seize it. Oh, at least I have more of an idea of why they are going up to the crow's nest. Because they want to find these clouds and these things called ballasts, these water creatures that our little friend is made of water. I hope he's okay here. You good? Maybe you shouldn't go up there. I'll give you a little pet. Make sure you're okay. There you go. Right, there's no rest for the weary here. Down. Just wait. It's fine, that was part of the plan. We're going to stop battling now. We do more battling. Not too much more. There we go. Perfect. It all worked out in the end. Okay, so these two plants are also going to be affected by the... I should have jumped onto it earlier. Shit. Oh, wow. Are they being affected? They seem okay to me. Ah, you want to grow, buddy? There you go. These guys seem to be faring better than the other plants. Climb quickly and fast. Oh no, these... Okay, so the ones before were in the shade, so they were okay, but these ones aren't. I see. Hold the wine and the ropes and regain all your stamina. Oh, interesting, okay. So these are like checkpoints while climbing. Understood. So while we're in the shade, the effects of the hot climate will not affect our character or the plants. But when we're not, they will. So we've got to be wary of that fact. But we seem to be doing pretty good. I don't think we're too much cause for worry so far. Ah. But how do we get over there then? I was gonna say we slide down there, but this isn't Uncharted. This is just charted. I heard a friendly oink. Hello? Inside again. I like jumping on those guys a little bit earlier so we can get the full boost from their growing. I think a lot of games will just make it so you have to wait for those guys to fully grow, but this one is nice and lets you ride it all the way to the top if you're ready for it. Those look like faces in the box. Hello? It's okay. What was this then? A floor that was destroyed or was partially made before they evacuated this place? Maybe? Don't go down, go up. How close are we now? Still pretty far, but we're getting there. What's that over there? It's like a tower. It's weird. Oh my goodness! Hello, little lizard friends. No! Okay, he's fucking. Oh! He's fine. He didn't die. He just went on the side of that platform. Fucking hell. His whole life flashed before his eyes, and so did mine. That would have been heartbreaking. Are we meant to follow suit and go down there? Oh, we are. They were a hint. Thank you, lizard boys. Sometimes jumping off is what you have to do. Yeah, they're alive. Look, chat. They didn't die. They're there. They survived. Memory. Water once flowed through here, but not anymore. Look at all the little toys. Look at the little guy next to the goat thing. Ah, actually, they only had one type of toy. Well, two, if you count the boat. And three, if you... Oh, they got a little llama guy, too. And plenty of coral reef. It's definitely bringing home the message that they ran out of water. And they wanted to try and go upwards to try and find the solution to it. Did they find it? I guess there's us to find out, I guess. Yeah, now that I'm getting a good look at these fountains, it makes sense now because they would like put these little plates down into fountains and what's the word I'm looking for? Viaducts to allow for water to flow through them nicely and also be pretty underneath. Okay, or not. That isn't broken now. Oh no, it is broken. I thought it wasn't, but it is. Okay, we're gonna go that way. I was like, why am I not making this jump? Oh, because they're actually broken. I mean, you can still grab onto them. They didn't look like they were that broken that you couldn't grab them. Just because they're not complete loops. I mean, there's also the question of how sturdy they are, but also we've got a question about these. What about these rocks here, huh? Hold R or T to grip. I don't know if you should be celebrating. How good are these guys' grip? They're very annoyed about me grabbing onto them. I don't blame them, to be fair. Okay, so now we're going to be relying on these little rock lads to get us further. You're fine. Don't worry about it. There are certain shots of our main character where they like twist their limbs in a very funny angle. And I enjoy that immensely. Logbook 12 octaves and 1/5 after the Jusant. There were so many people climbing down from the heights. I felt like a fish swimming upstream, like in the stories. Before the Jusant, we rose and fell with the tides. I remember hearing the old sooners describe enormous waves, ones that drove people upward of each high tide. They'd never seen the ocean themselves. They were just repeating what they had heard from their elders when they themselves were young. But there must have been a greater truth to these stories, right? The ocean nourished the cliffs, and in return, the cliffs nourished the entire tower. Okay, so the ocean disappeared a long time ago. And these are just rumours and myths about what it once was. Anyway, the inhabitants of low tide set enough store in them to set off in search of the ocean. I wavered too. Should we try to hook the last water? In a way, yes, but not by going with the flow. I have the answer now, thanks to Arlo and Becca. We need to go back to the source. She's apparently in the clouds. We shared our shady spot with the man named Zoe. He was in his way down to the plane and tried to convince us to go with him. Why stay? He didn't understand why we wouldn't go. You won't get nothing out of these fields no more. The earth ain't worth a blessed thing. He grabbed a fist full of dust and held it up as proof. Zoe continued on his way while we prolonged our break, dreading having to go back out into the blazing sun. I refused to believe him. Ever since we set off, I felt like I was discovering the tower, like I'd never truly looked at it or listened to it before. My perspective's changing the higher up we go. I'm sure we're on the right track. I mean, we've got our ballast with us right now. There must be a reason for that and where we're going. To the person who left the caramel bun in the canteen, I ate it. Sorry, not sorry. There's no one around anymore anyway. Cass! We found the true antagonist of this game. How dare you eat another man's hot cross bun? Not hot cross bun. Just a caramel bun? I can't say I've heard of that either, but it probably is an actual thing like seaweed pie. Caramel bun. Oh, wait, did it say caramel bun? And I read it as caramel? Oh, my controller disconnected. Controller? There you go. No, they called it caramel. Maybe like caramel's like a fancy word for caramel? Or like a deviation? Either way, that's weird. Sada, what's new? Any work for us? Orders are drying up and business at the roadworks is far too slow for my liking. I'm starting to get bored. I brushed up on all my old knots and I've done the accounting I've been putting off for cycles. And I've dusted off all the machines. But now we're stuck twiddling our thumbs. We're not very good at doing nothing. Glad to know that there's still someone left in the tower. Sada went with the flow, just like everyone else. I don't really see what's expected to find in the desert. It's not like the sun's going to perch any more there than it does here. No need for new ropes, but you're welcome to come by whenever you like. You'll soon get used to doing nothing that you'll see. It suits us, anyway. We have more time for each other. True, but eventually you're going to run out of supplies, like water and other such things. Like, what's the harm in trying to climb and seeing what's at the top? I mean, I guess it also requires a bunch of work and exercise, and having the physical fortitude to make that sort of journey, and mental fortitude actually. Because while climbing a mountain is a physical exertion, it's also a mental element to it too. Like if you're gonna ever go back down again, like dealing with the height and being all alone for that amount of time. That's why I think most mountaineers, people who climb stuff and go on expeditions, they don't tend to go on their own because there is that weird feeling of just getting lost or feeling like there's no one else around to save you if something bad happens. But on a more positive note, we got a little friend of us who's going to help us in this. So we're fine. Where am I going here? Looks like it could be over there. I'm trying to work out how to get over there in the safest possible way. Right, but those roots are going to get immediately burned, so that was kind of pointless. Oh, oh, put a thing down. Ah. There we go. Wait, come back! Okay, no, it's fine. I can get on this. Oh, my friends now. Yeah, we'll alternate between the two of them just so we can get... Oh, fine. Ah, there's a weird guy on the back of me, Jerry. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is some human guy who's got a cute little companion. That doesn't really help me. Because we went the wrong way. Oh! Oh, God, what's happening? Okay, don't ignore that. Nothing happened there. We're good. Game. Game. You good, game? I need to go up. How do I know which ones go up? Is it the top ones? Well, there's a lot of little guys here. Has to be. Go up. Woo! There we go. Right, put this down so we don't fall. Well, we're fine. Don't need to worry about anything. I'm just getting a picture. Ah! We're fine! Nothing bad is transpiring right now. This is very far. Give your hands a little bit of a stretch. There you go. I should really do an in real life stretch for a second, but I kind of wanted to get to the tower first. Oh god, it doesn't end. Oh, good. Well, this isn't worrying at all. Okay, so where are we going from here? Oh wait, I think I might see. Oh, on the windmill? Yeah, I think I see. If only Vivi could see us now. Right. Well, I can just use this one, can't I? Nice! Okay, the climbing in this game is excellent. I love the gameplay in this so far. It's really fun. I think the game doesn't really overstay its welcome either, because as far as I can see, this game's about 5 to 6 hours long. So it knows how long it shouldn't be. It should be. It's not overstaying its welcome at all. I want to go over here. And we're there. Shortcut unlocked. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, not lemon squeezy, but simple enough. I saw the little Vok boys I could grab onto, but I don't think they would let me. You also deserve a pet for your good work. He's so squidgy. He's made of 99% H2O. This tree has seen better days. Listen to your heart and follow your instincts. That's all I can say. All I can tell you. Go if you must. I won't be staying with you. I won't be going with you. My roots are here. I'm an old man. I'm apparently a tree. It's X-Death. All I want is to stay on my land, at peace with the world around me. Farewell. I wish you all the best. I'll go to my old tree for as long as I can. I'll cherish your memory as my most prized possession. But I'll be sad. But knowing you're out there somewhere will comfort me. Tiny plant growing in the desert. Oh, Grandpa, I'm going to be sad too. I already am. Mama says we'll come back when the sun wills it. But I don't believe it. The sun doesn't will it. Because if it did, we wouldn't be stuffing everything in the house into flour sacks. I heard the water in the desert steams and it's stinky. That's what Tommy says. She's already been there to make sure there was room for her animals, and she's going back with us. Unky says if you change your mind, you know where to find us. He doesn't want to write to you. He says you think I'm mad, and that I should be writing this. I love you. I don't want to go, but I'm going. So, bye, Grandpa. Ez. So they went to the desert then, I guess. I think we're getting close now to the top of the tower. Almost time for another lighthouse. So when Bianca was describing the lighthouse, I assumed there was just one, but I think there's multiple. Like there's the one she mentioned, and then there's also these other 4 ones we're trying to get to. Which suggests to me an interesting revelation that maybe there's more. It's going to be a lot more to this game than I expected at first. Oh, it's no one of these rooms. For some reason, I thought we were back in the other area, and I was like, did we backtrack all that way? No. It's kind of sad. They built these memorials to try and remember what the ocean was like. I don't know who told them that the ocean makes sea chiming noises. Or bell noises, but maybe that was an abbreviation, like a way to remember the ocean as it was. Okay, then here. Let's see. Trying to work out where to go, but yeah, it's on this thing. Oh, you can even climb up when it's moving. That's a cool touch. Oh, we're back here. Right, that definitely suggests maybe we're going to go up instead of down. It's right here, I think. I don't know why I assumed we had to go up in the, down in the game about going up. But I got some cool collectibles out of it, and I saw another one of those ocean rooms. You alright? I keep thinking you're gonna get stuck and it scares me. Oh, look at this pipe. Okay. The critter wall. Oh, God. Okay, we're gonna do this after I go on a small be right back. Just to go get a new drink and also have a stretch after playing this game for 2 hours. Be right back. But it didn't work. Oh, no, no. No, 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 fuck off with that one. No. Oh! 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 Oh, that's awful. I hate this sanity effect. Oh! Get off my screen. Okay, they got off my screen. That sucked. That was one of the worst ones. I mean, it is called Parasite Eve, so I assume that Eve might be a parasite. But it doesn't explain... Oh! Oh, it's Maelstrom! Ah! Here, take it! Take everything, it's all on my counter! Why is there a clown in an opera? Don't scare me, I'm with the NYPD! Oh my god, it's about War of the Worlds! War of the Horrors! Yeah, come on! You can do it! You can do it, bad guy! Come on! Yeah! Beam up! Oh. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you could get destroyed or not. Okay. Oh! Yeah, that's instant death if I get crushed. Oh! Get out of here, you. Ooh! Oh my god! I hate this. This is incredible. No more, please. That's enough. No more heart attacks. Oh, what's this? If it's worthwhile going through. This looks incredibly dangerous. I don't want to do this. Fuck off. I get sparks in my face. And then Vanille will go, oh! Why did I make that noise? Ugh, my hands are going numb. I'm coming, hang on. That pun is so bad. I'm gonna fall off. Oh my god, Khalif. That's going in the book. I'm sorry, that's going in the book. I've got like a Wikipedia of like great quotes in this game. I've just started last session, and that's going in the book alongside grass isn't supposed to attack people, and that's no grass. That's a beast. Yes, that is indeed the Fantasy Fire battle theme. I am back with a new drink, but also a new challenge, as we can see behind us, to Wall of Bugs. Oh yes. If you hated bugs, you would hate this wall. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Maybe I did. There we go. I feel like this needs some music behind it. Like we're surmounting a pretty terrifying insect-related obstacle here. Let's get some good music. The Tower Bugs. Ah! So treacherous. So terrifying. Wait, that's your home? Yes! Oh shit. No, why did you do that? Why did you do that? What the hell? Climb. Yes. Oh, you muppet. Okay, go this way. This way is better. Way better, in fact. Like, the actual in-game music's playing right now. Okay, let's turn the Shadow Colossus music off now. I thought we needed to set the tone a little bit. This game doesn't have a whole lot of its own music. Oh, we are avoiding something. I didn't think we were. It's getting a little bit scary. We're fine. Okay, our natural stamina now is less than 0. Or very low. That's okay. We'll be fine. Wait, one more jump, that's what you're gonna do. Right. No! Oh! You did it! Oh! One of the few times this game has actual in-game music. It's quite a good use of it, to be fair. Don't do that. Oh, fucking hell, okay. It's quite a tough section, to be honest. You wanna go? There we go, let's do this. We've only got one little guy here, but I think he'll do. Right? Nice job. Right. Almost there. You almost did it. Deep breaths. Did she just melt under their breath? Ow. I feel like that should be the least of your reactions after that section. Oh, we can climb any wall, including one that has no wall on it. Has no climbables on it, just bugs. Oh. Now we get to listen to some lovely piano. We did it. We climbed the wall. Oh, the noises are back. We're not done yet. We got a little bit more. Alright. It's half the journey. Oh my god, this wall is never ending. Good climbing. Go, 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 go. One step. Every step is a mile. Not really, but you get the idea. Almost there. I can smell solid ground. Oh. We just climbed that like sheer cliff. Nice job. And our reward. Law. Warning, this journey will definitely be too long. But I have so much to say. I got to see Emmy again. I'm so glad I got to drop anchor at her hut. We made up for the lost time in the blink of an eye. I almost capsized when I heard her laugh again. I missed it that much. She started by grumbling about something before shrugging and changing the subject just like old times. I found myself chattering endlessly. The words flooded out of me. I told her everything, from my parents getting ready to pack up and go to their theories about water in the clouds. Everything got jumbled up, and I could tell my chatter made no sense. But she nodded, as though she never heard anything more profound. It was about that then that I realized the whole team was gawking at us with round-eyed fish eyes. Oops. How long had I been standing there talking to Emmy right in front of them? I hadn't even set my pack down yet. It was so awkward. Emmy gave a frown and barked orders at the assembled group. There was a hard tack to prepare for everything at the hut. That's just the air out. Plus, the salt the wind had blown into the corners. Everyone sprang up and got to work with another word. Emmy's one tough cookie, that's for sure. Plus, she was armed with a wooden spoon that she was brandishing wildly. The pot was soon set to heat in the sun, while Sol swept the floor and Arlo scraped the plates. Emmy gave me a wink, and I laughed harder than I had in ages. Later on, with our stomachs full and feet bandaged, Emmy told us the stories she heard from travellers who stopped by her hut. One of them grabbed my attention. The legend of a piper, musician of old. He was said to travel from region to region with his flute to make it rain. I never heard tell of it back home, but Arlo and Becca had. When they're from, they'd say celebrate the rain's arrival rather than making it rain. When comes to water, dances the piper. I'm writing to keep my hands occupied, but I can't settle down as though staying busy will delay our departure. I've already rewound all my ropes and checked on my pack. I brought way too many things aboard, and in this heat... Besides, maybe I don't need these 3 teapots for my favourite flower pots after all. I couldn't just leave them behind, but I knew I can't go on like this. I'm entrusting them to you, Emmy. I hope they bring you as much comfort as they've brought me. Hope to see you again one day. I'm your crewmate. Always. Bianca. Did that come to pass? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? These beautiful birds. I thought we were closer than that. God, this does feel insurmountable, but we can do it. Are you okay? Whoa! That was a big jump. Look, we're in a quarry. Alas, not a drop of water in sight. What is this place? This might have been their farm they mentioned earlier. I haven't even bothered planting anything. What's the use? It breaks my heart to see the crops dying on the vine one by one and being powerless to stop it. I've fought the sun long enough. Would rather quit now than break my back for nothing. I don't know what I'm going to do. Leave the farm, probably. Finally pay you a visit, maybe. Is the little one already climbing? The thing that I still hadn't met her yet. Maybe throwing in the towel is such a bad thing after all. Oh no, I'm sorry. What an awful situation you're in, but yes, come for a visit. We'll gladly make room. The little one just started preschool. Can you believe it? She's growing so fast. She's incredible, you'll see. With each passing sleep, she learns something new. When I'm with her, I feel like I'm rediscovering the world around me. She gives me hope again. I should warn you though, she can be a handful. Pig. I think we're going to that bridge over here. Yeah, these are like quarters of crops where you put them on different elevations. So the discharge would roll down between each of them. I forgot what their name is, but they do this a lot in countries close to the equator, where they have discharge that goes between each of them, so they are segmented, and they go down one by one. Here we go. This is one way to use a bridge. You okay back there? Don't fall out, be careful! Okay, there we go, got it. You guys were waiting for me, of course you were. We pretty much climbed that entire cliff, like, without stopping. We're getting close to the end of the stream too, and I wanted to go for the pictures I took. So we'll do that maybe once we get this tower, depending on how close we are to that. Are these the pebbles? The pebble ships we're talking about? Maybe. No, I enjoyed climbing up this tower. There was a real sense of, like, climbing, like, well, obviously climbing, but, like, escalation. We made a lot of progression here today. Getting towards this one tower that kept feeling like it got further and further away from us from each height. We got there in the end, and that's what's important. Oh, that would have broken your spine, but you're fine. Nothing bad occurred. We're all good. He's fine. Oh god, more of this. Just rest a little bit on the buggo, friend. Oh god, okay, there's not really a whole lot I can do right now. So I'll grab this next one. Oh god, more bug climbing. I thought we were done with this. Oh! You jumped so far backwards! I mean, I guess you need that jump pad, don't you, to be able to do this? It'll be okay. We're almost there. I think. Maybe. Okay, we're holding on the solid ground. I think one of those checkpoints wasn't really necessary. Like, they were so close to each other, it didn't really matter. We have to be almost there. Well, we're leaving the tower. The village hasn't been given a date. I can't quite believe it. I still think about our dance. The last festival already seems so long ago. It was so nice to forget about all this for sleep. I didn't realize it was that time. But I think at some point I'd given up. But then your laughter, the dizziness after that long waltz, the way you stepped on my feet, the way your cheeks glowed pink. I don't know how to ask you this, but want to come with me? Journey through life on the same pebble. I'm sorry, I know it's short notice, but now I care enough to be afraid. Afraid of what I could miss out on if I don't send you this message. I hope you get it. Keely. They all had to leave because of what occurred. Of the ocean going away. They had no way of surviving here, really. The arid region, there's the like, desert basically. They had to leave the desert with the tower. It seems nicer down below, but even then, there's nothing there. And you can brave the desert, see what lies over there, but you don't know if there's actually gonna be anything good. Well, just some casual jumps, we're all good. We're almost there. I can smell the tower. Lighthouse, whatever that means. Oh my god. I just looked to our left. That was a bad idea. Oh! Fuck. You'd have broken knees after that. At least broken ankles. I think I just got unlucky. No, there we go. I can put another thing here. Again, like I mentioned before, like doesn't matter how high we climb, it always feels like we're getting further and further away. There's 5 of these? This might take more than 2 streams, if there is. Oh, this is the whole thing. The music is, at the first was very beautiful, but now it does feel more melancholic. Like people used to live here but had to evacuate because there was no water. They generally couldn't survive here. Does that character need to drink water, or was that little friend, like, giving it to us for free? The other sleep. Rose asked me to tell him a bedtime story. He's getting to be a big boy now, but I love it when I can still pretend he's little. Decided to tell him the tale of the long vein. I told him about the overflowing canals, high tides, the locks, and so on. But eventually he stopped me because he didn't understand. He didn't know what vein was. I'm starting to doubt myself. Both agree that's not just some tale our elders made up. It did exist, right? Fuck. Hey, I think it did, yeah, but to be honest, I see where your kid's coming from. Water falling from the sky does sound pretty odd. I wouldn't be surprised if the old folks had made it all up and were having a good laugh at us all up there. I mean, the way the game implies it, they also thought it wasn't real. Just a dream. Like an old memory that they couldn't quite understand. Yeah, because one of the first texts we read said that they didn't know what the tide was, and they were trying to understand what that meant. One awful feeling that there was no rain or water in this world. Kind of makes you wonder if water is, you know, important. Maybe we should look after it better. That would be a thought. Why are there two routes here? I can go this way or the other way. This route seems a lot easier. I don't think there's a tower necessarily to climb for this one. I think all we're doing is getting up to the place where the tower would be. You guys are going down, I see. Whoa, we're going really far down. I guess we're going on an adventure. Oh, there's one that goes up. How are you meant to know? Oh, it's just one. I just know. There we go. Getting used to kind of climb as quickly as I can. I would love to see speedruns for this game. It feels like the sort of game that would really thrive in that community. So many different ways that you can do the platforming. I recently followed the people who made Rusted Moss, a really great Metroidvania that came out this year on Twitter, and they've been releasing a lot of posts this month about how people have found different ways to solve their puzzles. And that game's whole mechanic is you have this rope thing that you can tether to walls and fly around on it. And people have found a really good way to use that to just do lots of crazy different glitches and things. And I think a good Metroidvania or good exploration game gives you kind of these sandbox tools that you could then use and exploit for your own purposes. It's like one of the reasons why I think save stating in like games like Baldur's Gate is never a problem, because you're exploring your own way to play that game and want to play it to the most fun ability you can. And with the speedrunning community, you get to see some of that exploitation. Exploitation makes it sound like a bad thing, but it isn't. It's them finding weird but wonderful ways to play the games in the way they love. Anyway, we're here. We did it. Don't put the controller down. Let off a little water fart. Oh, it smells like water. A second one. Are we gonna get the last 3 done in the next part? I'll have a look at a long play because this might end up being a 3-part stream then, if that's the case. Because I'm not going to be doing 3-hour parts for this, I'm going to be doing 2-hour parts. Oh, wait, are you a pebble monster? Pebble guy. I thought you were a boat. Oh my goodness! Look at his eyes! Oh my god, he's incredible! Oh, we're not gonna ride him, are we? I want him to be my best friend. Are those your parents? The ballasts? Because he's a baby? Maybe that's what we're doing. Maybe we're trying to bring the baby back to the parents. That's the whole point of this, is to get him up there. As like an offering to restore water, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Are we now in the spoopy part of the game? Oh no, we are, aren't we? Okay. Well, we'll do Chapter 4, Convergence, next time. I hope you all enjoyed this part of Jusant. I love this game. It's really good. It's scratching an itch that I haven't really had in a while. So I'm looking forward to more of this next week. But before we end, I wanted to go through some of the pictures I took and just go through those on stream. So I'll put on Wayne Wave again, and we'll have that on in the background. Hopefully the music isn't too bombastic. Okay, it's very bombastic, but it's fine. Right, this isn't really the sort of music I wanted at the beginning of this, but it's fine. Where do you save my pictures, Xbox? Actually, I have no idea. See my captures. There it is. Okay, right. So, let's get up the big screen. And we can go through these. So starting off from the beginning. What's this song from? I've heard this before. No, I haven't. Okay, never mind. So, starting off from the beginning, we've got... Oh, that's a very big picture. The first shot. When we saw that ship for the first time. Pretty early on in the game, to be honest. You know what I should do? I should do this like they're ascending. So we start off from the bottom and making our way back up with the pictures. I mean, that'd be a cool way of doing it. Just wish the pictures weren't massive when I added them to the file, but that's fine, I can just make them smaller. So, this is our first shot of the tower. Still in the demo area. But yeah, we're making our way up towards it. Let's put that there as well. And let me increase the size of the picture so I know what I'm dealing with here. We've got a lot of pictures of me actually climbing the tower itself. I'll add those all at the same time. Ooh, big pictures. The issue of Pure F is it changes the scale of the canvas after you do stuff like this. Isn't great. But yeah, that's me making my way up towards the tower. Kind of just combining all the tower images together. I say tower, but it is called the lighthouse in the game. A nice picture of the coal flaked path leading up the lighthouse. Me learning how to use... Oh, notice this is cool because of how it looked from above. Like the wall kind of like arching over. Now, yeah, they describe it as a tower, which is like a natural phenomenon. This giant mountain that goes up vertically in like a cylindrical design. I wonder if that's on purpose. Maybe the ballasts these creatures are trying to get to are part of this like religion that built this mountain. Maybe they're part of this world structure and going up here will then bless the world again of water. Because it suggests to me that the elders at some point did a very bad thing and in fact, I'm going to do something quickly. I'm going to put chapter titles. So chapter 1, I think, was all this stuff. I don't know what the chapters are called. We could probably find out, to be honest. Let's find out what the chapters are called. Okay, so there's 5 chapters. Okay, never mind. We might be getting through it faster than I thought we were. Chapter 1 is called Day Mark. And I'm assuming chapter 2 begins after we get our little friend. So I'll move this one up. And I'll put the next chapter here. Because we got to chapter 3 when we saw the arid region. It's probably my favourite region so far, just in terms of just climbing the sheer surfaces and feeling exhausted after doing all of them. But yeah, the second chapter was mainly us learning the mechanics, same with the first one. We found a cool looking wall. I like how the plants worked, and how we had to kind of like wave off a sonar to be able to climb them. And then when we went to a vid region, it became an even more difficult puzzle. I think this is just a cool picture of the tower itself, the lighthouse itself from a distance. That was before I tried to do that trick with the with the rope, and I tried to get down to that pebble tower. I really need to find out what that was called, because it did have a name and I googled it, so I might be able to find it in my history. It was called a cairn. Okay, a cairn. The stone pillars that were used to mark expedition sites. I think in the olden times and today, I think people would put those pebbles together to show that they've been there. But also, wouldn't that like blow away our mountains? Maybe they're so sturdy they don't blow away. Then the picture of that small little town we went to, which was really nice. I always enjoy a game like this where they have minimal UI, so that when you take pictures, you don't have to worry about stuff like disappearing in it, like the LB down and LB up. Takes away from immersion a little bit. Either when you just stand there, all the UI goes away. I think Elden Ring does that too, but only when you are on a full HP. So going further along, we had that really beautiful ocean memorial site that tried to capture what the ocean was, so that people wouldn't forget it. I thought it was really adorable, but also kind of sad that they had to build this basically to remember what it was like. And in the notes in the game, it mentions that people even forgot what rain was, and maybe the elders were just putting a joke on them. But yeah, a few more pictures of that boom. Also, another one of these monuments. That, I guess, suggests that our character has some magical properties, because this world isn't displaying humans as having these powers, so I guess our character may have like some power from the ballast that it's been given. I don't know what it is yet, the game hasn't described it, maybe it will at some point, but for now I don't know what it is. It does very minimalist storytelling, to be fair, so we might not even find out what it's about. But that brings us on to chapter 3, which is the chapter we were on, and I always have the most pictures for, is the desert chapter, which I really enjoyed. Starting off with what I assume to be, when they mentioned this earlier, the inverted canyon, where the ceiling is, there's a ceiling and there's no floor. My brain couldn't comprehend it at first, but I think that's what they meant by inverted canyon. Oh, hello, vocal music. How about we don't have vocal music? I'm gonna bring some OC remix into this. Oh, Smash Superstars, hell yeah! Yeah, and then in summary, we also had some good pictures of him wearing his sunglasses here, because it is a very hot area. And this is kind of where the game ramped up a little bit in difficulty, adding a lot longer sections and making it so that the flowers would melt away because of how hot it was. I'm wondering how they're going to continue that difficulty curve. Maybe with having actual water, like making it slippery, so you climb like in Breath of the Wild. I don't know if they would go down that route, but I guess we'll see. Looks like the area we're going to is going to be very creepy. So there may be some spooky things there, like spiders and stuff. I hope not, because I don't like spiders, but we'll see. I wouldn't mind it in this game, because this game's pretty cool. But we shall see. Then here's the tree. Very alive, as you can see in this picture. It's just thriving in this natural environment. Yeah, it was very sad to see that the farm and the villagers around this area were all dying because of how close it was to the sun. They mentioned that they were trying to get to the clouds because they think there might be water up there and try and harvest it. And also find the ballast, which are hard work there as well. I wonder if the reason why the ocean dried was because they were hunting down ballasts and they punished them by removing the water from the lower land. Either that, or they're going to repeat the cycle here and then go up to where they live and actually try and kill them. But why would they build a tower to allow that? It sounds more like they built the tower there to test people to see if they can truly survive in the natural world and make their own way up there. And it does suggest to me something else, that as we go up in this game, we're going to encounter less structures, less man-made structures, and more just natural environment. Which is probably why it's going to become less and less about climbing these zip lines and these already made climbing paths. Like, I think there will still be an expedition trail because people have been up here before, as the game is implying through notes. But I'm wondering what stopped them. And it might have something to do with the area we're coming to now, it being dark and spooky. But that's all the pictures, so I gotta stop taking pictures at this point because I think we're getting close to the end anyway. But yeah, that's it. That's the journey so far. We've come from Daymark to Solstice to Chapter 3, which is called Confluence. Chapter 4, which is called Confluence. I wonder what we'll see in this chapter. It looked menacing, it looked dark and foreboding. I guess we'll find out then. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'm going to end this for you people on YouTube now. Hope you all enjoyed Jusant, and I'll be back next week to probably finish us off because we are on the last 2 chapters. And the fact that we got through 3 chapters today and there's only 2 chapters left suggests we're going to probably get through this game by then. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed and I'll see you then.